The last few weeks have witnessed a mounting controversy over the future of immigration into the UK.
We want a controlled system. That's the whole point. We can take back control of our immigration policy, my friends.
We can take back control of our country.
Boris Johnson's government have unveiled plans to halt the issue of visas to low-paid workers after Brexit. The UK government claims that this would increase pressure on bosses to raise the wages of domestic workers and also bring some of the UK's 8 million economically inactive adults into the workforce. But the real causes of low pay are chronic underinvestment, cuts to the public sector, and weak unions restrained by authoritarian anti-union laws. If the UK government really wanted to tackle low pay, they'd abolish the anti-union laws, they'd punish exploitative practices, and they'd use the state's purchasing power to enforce higher standards. But unfortunately, these have not been the arguments used to oppose the changes in immigration. In Scotland, demands have been made to continue the supply of cheap labour in order to protect the position of Scottish business. Across the UK, some have argued that the loss of low-paid labour will lead to spiralling prices. Some have even argued that foreign low-paid workers are needed to carry out forms of work seen as demeaning, like care.
Without social care workers from the EU, social care in London and other big cities will collapse.
Such arguments pitch workers against each other on a false domestic versus foreign basis. The aim should be to abolish low pay, which is inflicted by big business for their interests and against the interests of all workers. And as for Scotland, the image of a low-wage economy where the national interest is defined by the interests of big business is a disaster for the independence cause.